Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. The trophy might look like an egg, but you better not be fragile. You better have a hard shell if you're going to come out in this one, guys.
And the three of us have called this game in the past. We've been in the stadiums. We've felt the hate between Mississippi and Mississippi State, right, David?
It's real, man. It's so cool to see. It's so important to both sides. Handling the emotion early will be a big deal.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Now the pitch. Makes a man miss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Excellent field position here for the offense. The give to the lone running back. Across the 25, he's got room. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He's gonna pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stout. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll try the run. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. He'll keep it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Best. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead. And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that goal.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. From the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Ole Miss 6, Mississippi State 0.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Caught in the backfield, it's Slade. Turns it on in midfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Sweet cut there.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He'll run it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. The Bulldogs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Got room at the 35. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Working that left side now. Hotty-totty, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Well, everybody knew an Ole Miss blew out State last time.
And they put a number up on them. Everything was clicking, yes, and the Egg Bowl is always close. It seems like those games come down to something crazy, but last year, Hotty-totty put the smack down.
Yeah, it was Hotty-totty that was able to just handle the emotion in that game right from jump. I mean, offensively, they jumped all over the Bulldogs early. That's going to be a big key for them again, I think, this time around.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like they're
picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Rebels! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Number 7.
Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Brings up second down.
On the run, it's Wall. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Line gets set, first down. To the ground with the back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Give to the running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. Bully ball on third and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Number 23 with the carry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ole Miss 27, Mississippi State 3.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls and fires complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Going up top on first down. Finds us back in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Best. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll throw it on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by about 100 miles battling here in the Egg Bowl, you know emotions tend to run high. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gonzalez. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wide out in motion. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trips left, 1 wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Grabs it in the middle.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Blade. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
It's good.
The kick is good. Ole Miss 27, Mississippi State 6.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the beatdown has ensued.
Number
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Mississippi State, 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Yang. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended. The Hottie Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Off-play action on 1st down. On the move and looking deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Finds a man on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
41, Mississippi State, 6.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Motion from the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to get one down to the 15. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll go right back to him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. First down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. The give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Right on the money. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looking to throw it again. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, We don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
41, Mississippi State, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The lone back's got it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Second down coming up.
Here's the handoff. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Fast motion from the offense. Now the play fake. He fires a bullet to the right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Wall. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Ball. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Second down.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Pressure coming. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point was good. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
41, Mississippi State, 20.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide out in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.